Unexpressed emotions is what's causing it. When you have unexpressed emotions coupled with feeling betrayed, it tenses the abdomen area and the stomach and the uterus. Because of this, you start developing fibroids. My massages cannot help with that. What my massages do, it realigns everything. However, the hypnosis and energy work does work. It does do a lot. Like, I've seen a lot of people have significant decrease in size, obviously decreasing their symptoms. However, I have a friend and I that are working on something regarding fibroids, but that seems to be more of, there needs to be more work internally as well. So we've done it where it's like the massages, the hypno, the energy work is helping, but it seems like there still needs some sort of like healing or coding from the inside, and we don't know how to do that yet. But the root cause of it is unexpressed emotions. In 1950s, I can't remember what year, there was some country that it was like a third world country that was being followed. And what they were trying to find out during the follow, or the research, if you will, was all these people got cancer. They got cancer through the course of following the community for 40 years. So when they finished the research study, they had been following this community for 40 years, and most of the population ended up getting cancer. They were not eating unhealthy food. They were not necessarily in a rural area, but they were living off of the land. So like whole meat, whole food, whole wheat, whole milk, you name it. It's all like nutritious and organic. Were not around electricity, so there weren't the typical things that they say create cancer were not around, yet more than 50% of the population ended up getting some form of cancer. And what they were able to conclude through the entirety of the research is that it came down to unexpressed emotions. They all, part of their culture was not expressing how they felt, not expressing their fear, their sad, their happy, their joy, their any of that. And what I'm saying is not to like express yourself to the world, because I worked in therapy. That's not necessarily the best advice to give someone online on TikTok, but you can write your practice expressing your emotions on paper and then like burn the paper. You're literally releasing emotions through your writing, and then you're releasing that energy that's on the writing through burning it. So it's a way of expressing your emotions, releasing the thing that you're going through and that you're feeling. And this is, again, this research, this form of releasing that I'm talking about, just simply writing and burning and releasing, is a Native American way of releasing hurt and pain and all of that stuff. And there just came out another research study just came out that also concludes that kind of therapy is actually 5 times more healing than cognitive speaking therapy. So sitting down in a therapist's office, expressing your emotions and getting to the root of things is not as good as talking to a rock and throwing it into the river, representing your hurt and pain. It's not as good as writing down your emotions and burning it on paper and releasing it. Apparently, that stuff is the best. So the advice that I'm giving you is actually practical, tangible. You'll be able to feel it in your body, because your nervous system will slowly start to, not even slowly, it's going to start to feel like, oh my God, I'm feeling better. Oh God, I feel relaxed. Oh God, I feel relaxed. Actually, I need to do some writing today.